What if I told you that there's a small, wealthy European country that's quietly offering one of the best work-life balances, offering high salary and an easy access to the rest of Europe, and most people aren't talking about it? Yes, welcome to Luxembourg, Europe's hidden gem in international workers in 2025. Guys, whether you are a skilled professional, you are a fresh graduate, or you are just someone that is just tired of chasing opportunities that leads to nowhere, this video will show you how to get a Luxembourg work visa step by step, the requirements, the job portals, the timelines, and even how to increase your chances of approval. Now, grab a seat, grab a coffee, grab a notepad. This is everything you need to start your Luxembourg work journey in 2025. So why Luxembourg, if you may ask? Luxembourg is one of the richest countries in the world with strong economy driven by finance, driven by tech, by logistics and healthcare. The minimum wage in Luxembourg is among the highest in Europe. I kid you not. Luxembourg, as much as Luxembourg is expensive, but then again, they are opening their arms to international talents just like you. The minimum wage in Luxembourg is among the highest in Europe, about 2,000 euros per month. Now, they have like a multi-language environment. You can speak English, you can speak French, can speak German. All these languages are widely spoken in Luxembourg. Now, this location is a strategic location. You can reach France, you can go to Belgium, you can go to Germany in under 30 minutes. How cool is that? Guys, Luxembourg is a peaceful, a clean country with strong workers' rights and a residency benefit. So it's no surprise that most foreigners are settling their sights on Luxembourg in 2025. And you too can, and you too should look out for this visa opportunity that I'm about to talk about. So now there are various types of work visas in Luxembourg, but two most common for non-EU foreigners are the salaried work visa, which is for the regular jobs. Now, the salary work visa is for non-EU nationals like you with a job offer in Luxembourg. It requires a job contract before you apply. So you cannot apply for this visa if you don't have a job contract. Again, this salaried work visa is valid for 1 year and it is renewable. Now, the second work visa in Luxembourg is called the EU card. This is for highly skilled workers. So, if you're a professional with like higher education, you have a high paying job offer, then the EU blue card is for you. You can apply for it. Now, the minimum salary in 2025 for holders of the EU blue card is 84,400 euros per year, and the EU blue card is valid for 4 years. It's valid for 4 years. Now, of course, Luxembourg has other visas. We have the researcher visa, we have the ICT visa, like the intra-company transfer visa, and we have the seasonal worker visa. You can explore these other types of visa, but for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be focused on the salaried work visa and the EU card or the EU blue card visa. So now, for you to apply for a Luxembourg work visa, there are some things you need. Of course, like I said, you need a job offer from a Luxembourg employer. You need to have signed your employment contract with your Luxembourg employer. You need to show that you are qualified for the job or the role that you have been employed to. You need to show that through your qualification or whatever you need to show, your certification. Use it to show that you qualify for this job. Another thing you need is your valid passport, which must be at least 6 months validity. Yes. Another thing you need is, of course, your criminal record. It has to be clean. So you need a police character record or police character certificate or criminal record certificate. Then you need your health insurance, you need a proof to show that, oh, you have an accommodation in Luxembourg. You need to show that you have a passport photograph. Yes, there's an EU standard passport photograph. You need to show that before you can make application for this visa. Another thing is you need to pay the visa fee. Now, some sectors may require you to have like diploma or like a certificate in some of the fields that are having shortages, right? Especially in healthcare or education, you need certification. So you need to show that in order for you to like either get the job or to be able to even apply for this visa. Now, for you to apply for this visa, there's a step-by-step process to get a work visa for Luxembourg in 2025. The first thing is to find a job. I'm going to link the portals, like the qualified or the legit portals where you can look for these jobs. I'm going to drop them in the comment or in the description of this video. So you have the jobs in Luxembourg website, you have the europa.eu website, you have the workinluxembourg.lu website. These are the right website for you to use to search for jobs. Now, there are big companies in Luxembourg. We have Deloitte, we have Amazon. These are big companies. So apart from going through these other links that I've told you about, you can go to the various companies' websites to like look for jobs specifically in the company website and see if you can fit into anyone. Do you understand? So now once you've gotten your job, the next step is for you to like get your job offer or get a contract from your employer, right? Once you are selected, your employer may need to prove that nobody in Luxembourg or nobody in EU was suitable for that job before they can give it to you. Do you understand? So they need to prove that. So there's something they do like the labor market test. They call it the labor market test. Even in Sweden, we do it. Before they can employ somebody from outside of the EU, they need to prove that there's nobody in EU, in EEA, or in Sweden that can do that job. Do you understand? Unless the job, like there's a shortage in that job before you can get that job. Do you understand? So your employer will need to prove that, okay, you fit for this job. They've searched everywhere in the EU and they cannot see anybody, right? After that is done, you need to go straight to apply for a temporary authorization to stay. And for you to do that, you submit the application to the Luxembourg immigration. Now, after submitting the application to the Luxembourg immigration, your employer is supposed to help you with this. Typically, the processing time is 2 to 3 months. Yes, that's how long it takes for them to process all of this. Now, if you're applying for a long stay visa, that is the type D visa, once that visa is approved, all you just need to do is to apply at the Luxembourg embassy or the consulate in your country. After that is done, all you just need to do is to travel and enter into Luxembourg. So when you arrive Luxembourg, within 3 days of your arrival, it's important that you go to the right office to declare that, okay, yes, so you have arrived. You've arrived in Luxembourg, and do all the necessary documentation. When that is done, you go for your medical check and then get your residence permit. In the process of getting your resident permit or your medical check, it's very important in the process. You go for your medical check. After your medical check, you go and collect your resident permit card at the immigration office. Now, the cost and the processing time. The cost for this application is around 80 to 100 euros. This is subject to change, but as at today, it is between 80 to 100 euros. The processing time, like I said, is 2 to 3 months. And for the D visa, it is 2 to 4 weeks. The resident permit is up to 90 days. So it's important that you start your process early and at least use 4 to 6 months before your intended move. So don't do it in a hurry. Give yourself time frame or time to be able to get all the necessary documentation. So one thing I'm going to tell you is if you want to get the job faster, it is important that your CV it is polished. Yes. Like I always tell you, if you're applying to jobs in EU has the European format. So make sure you use the European format to polish your CV. And when you are doing your CV, always have a cover letter. Your cover letter should be tailored to the job that you are applying for. It's important to use LinkedIn. A lot of companies are on LinkedIn, so make sure to like connect with those companies on LinkedIn and search that the companies are also in Luxembourg since you're applying to Luxembourg, right? Now, of course, like I always tell you, language is important. If you need to learn French or German, since those languages are spoken in Luxembourg, please by all means do that. Even a little of the language helps, right? You want to target companies that are giving sponsorship. Don't just apply just like that. Always look out for keywords like visa sponsorship and regularly like search for those jobs that have visa sponsorship. Again, don't just apply aimlessly. No, look for the jobs that are in demand and apply to those jobs that are in demand. For Luxembourg, jobs in demand: finance, IT, cybersecurity, engineering, logistics, health, construction. These are jobs in demand. So you want to focus on those jobs so that your chances of getting picked is high. Your chances of getting resident permit is high. So if you're thinking about what life feels like in Luxembourg, of course, like I told you, Luxembourg is a peaceful and beautiful and safe place for you who are immigrants to live in. They have good public transport, the healthcare system is good, the education system is good, there's work-life balance. They will not overwork you. The work-life balance is good. The time for you to go from your home to work is not long, it's just short. I remember when I close from work, I just go 5 minutes, I'm at work, 5 minutes, I'm back home. So the commuting time is not much. Max that you can use to commute to work is maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, max 15 minutes, 20 minutes, right? So the commuting time is not far. There's opportunity for you to for your family to apply for a family reunification visa, right? And when you stayed in Luxembourg, there's pathway for you to apply for permanent residency and citizenship after 5 years of legally and continuously living in Luxembourg. So these are some of the perks of applying for this visa. It's very, very important. So, like I always say, you need to avoid some pitfalls when it comes to making application to Luxembourg, right? You don't have to go and apply for the visa when you've not even gotten a job offer. No, you must first of all get a job offer before you go and make an application. Then don't submit documentation that is incomplete. No, always make sure you double check everything that is needed. I've given you the checklist. Make sure that everything that is needed is available, right? Like I said, if you want more information for every visa pathway that you want, for every visa option you want, I'm going to link the Luxembourg immigration website so that you are going to check all the checklists or all the requirements that you need to make application for that visa. Another thing is ignoring the language requirements. So whatever job you're applying for, yes, English is okay for tech, but other sectors may require you to either know French or know German. So whatever job you are applying for, you want to make sure that you check that the language that they need for that job so that you'll be able to be picked, you'll be able to fit in into the job. You understand? The next thing is don't fall for scams. Scams are many. Immigration scams are much. So don't fall for scam. Avoid offers that are too good to be true. Avoid offers that are asking you to pay for money upfront when they've not even done anything for you. Do you understand? If you are going to use an agent, please make sure that they have like a good track record before you can make use of them, right? So another thing is don't miss deadlines. There are deadlines for everything. Deadlines for declaring your arrival, deadline for your medical check, deadline for getting your resident permit. If you do not meet up with your deadline, this is going to mean that your visa will be cancelled, and we don't want that, right? So it's important that you avoid all these mistakes when applying for your Luxembourg visa. So once you've arrived Luxembourg, you will need to find accommodation. There are websites you can use to find accommodation. I'm going to link it in the description. But at home.lu is a very good place for you to find jobs in Luxembourg. We have housing anywhere. We have Facebook groups. These are places that you can use to find accommodation in Luxembourg. When you arrive also, you need to like open a bank account, which is very important. Of course, you need to get paid your salary and stuff like that. So you need a bank account. Then register for healthcare. If possible, get a mobile SIM or buy your bus pass or your transport pass. Very important. Then try to meet with people, join expert communities so that they can help you to integrate better. And that's it. You're already welcome to Luxembourg. Guys, Luxembourg may be small, but to be honest, the opportunities are big and the country is growing. So if you are ready for a fresh start in a stable, a beautiful country, then Luxembourg should be your option. They value workers, and this is the best time for you to move. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you got value from it. Guys, I'm rooting for all of you. Please don't forget to share this video to somebody who may need it, who may have the qualifications that they are looking for. Like this video, subscribe, do all the nice things to it. Comment down below. I want to hear from you guys. What are you thinking? And don't forget to check the description of all the links I'm going to be posting here. These are useful links that you will use to make application to jobs for Luxembourg. So until I see you in my next video where we explore another EU country, stay bold and stay global. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.